The Gina and Matty podcast.
Doing this new little thing called Top 5 Tuesdays.
Yeah.
It's an old school list. Never been done before. When you were away, I did top 5 places to have a beer. I think Yum Cha was in there. There's nothing better than a beer at Yum Cha. The post-manual labour beer made a run, so I was like after mowing the lawn or staining the deck.
Yeah.
The shower beer was number one for me, having a beer in the shower. But today in the US, it's National Call Your Doctor Day. Now, National Call Your Doctor Day is the second Tuesday of June every year, and it's a nudge for men and more specifically women everywhere to prioritise their health by scheduling their yearly check. So whether that's mammograms, pap smears, whatever it is, just to make sure you get it done, because I know, especially the women in my life, are so busy sort of maintaining the household, running after the kids, they forget about themselves. So it's a good day to have a think, even if it's men as well, getting your skin checked, whatever it is, to call your doctor, because it is Call Your Doctor Day. Get that booking done. But in a loose grab at a segue, I wouldn't call any of the doctors that made my top 5 today, because these are the doctors who aren't actual doctors. The top 5 doctors who aren't doctors. I don't have any production for it, so Lozzie, you can do it live for me.
Ready.
Coming in at
Number 5.
is the Doctor in a Can, the weird tasting drink that I've never been able to understand the appeal of, Dr. Pepper.
I drink Dr. Pepper, don't you see? 'Cause it's the perfect taste for me. That original taste, you know, is making peppers everywhere I go.
Now, Dr. Pepper was created in the 1880s. It became before Coca-Cola.
1880s.
Yeah, a pharmacist, Charles Alderton, in Waco, Texas, strange place, the best of times, it was first served around 1885. Now, Dr. Pepper has similarities to cola, but the American Food and Drug Administration have ruled that Dr. Pepper isn't cola. It's not a root beer. It's not a fruit-flavoured soft drink. Dr. Pepper is said to be in a category of its own called a pepper soda. Now, even though I don't like Dr. Pepper, it slips into the top 5 because this news was rolling around last week.
Big news from the Cola Wars this morning. Pepsi is no longer the second biggest soda brand behind Coke. It's Dr. Pepper. Yes, the doctor is in. The carbonated beverage has a blend of 23 flavors, Hoda. It has inched ahead of Pepsi as the number 2 soda in the country.
Isn't that incredible? Never knew that. All right, coming in at
Number 4.
is Dr. Hook.
I forgot about this
Oh,
song.
gosh, no yacht rock playlist is complete without a little bit of Dr. Hook. Dr. Hook formed in New Jersey in 1970. They have amassed more than 60 gold and platinum albums, and songs have reached number 1 in 42 countries.
Right in, sit right down, baby, let your hair hang
All right, coming in at
Number 3.
in my Doctors Who Aren't Doctors top 5 is the one and only doctor who gave us the Cat in the Hat, the doctor that gave us green eggs and ham, and one of my favourite characters, the Grinch. It's Dr. Zeus.
4 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 4:30, stare into the abyss. 5 o'clock, solve world hunger. Tell no one. 5:30, jazzercise. 6:30, dinner with me. I can't cancel that again.
That's my favourite
7
one.
o'clock, wrestle with my self-loathing. I'm booked. Of course, if I want the loathing to 9, I could still be done in time to lay in bed, stare at the ceiling, and slip slowly into madness. But what would I wear? What would I wear?
The best. It's my favourite
And
scene in the
love
whole
it
movie.
too.
The Grinch is misunderstood as well. He didn't hate Christmas, he hated people, and we can all relate to that. Now, it was a toss-up between number 2 and number 1 for my Doctors Who Aren't Doctors top 5, and sneaking in, it was tight, but coming in is the original Doctor.
It's the D.R.E.
Dr. Dre! Oh, yeah, the founder and CEO of Aftermath Entertainment and Beats Electronics, co-founder and president of Death Row Records. Dre began his career as a member of world-class Wrecking Crew in 1985 and then later found fame with NWA. His solo album, The Chronic, is still one of the best albums I have ever listened to. But the story of Dr. Dre's money and how Apple bought Beats is insane.
Dr. Dre is the name, I'm ahead of my game. Still puffing my leaf, still.
In 2008, he created Beats headphones.
Yeah.
In 2014, Apple purchased the Beats brand for $3.4 billion.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding?
Which is a great segue, talking about lots and lots of money, for my number 1 in Doctors Who Aren't Doctors.
Gentlemen, my name is Dr. Evil. In a little while, you'll notice that the Kreplaka-Steiny warhead has gone missing. If you want it back, you're going to have to pay me $1 million. Sorry. $100 billion.
Dr. Evil from the Austin Powers movies. He is an internationally known criminal genius. In 1967, he was cryogenically frozen, then reawakened in 1997, only to then discover he's the secret twin brother of Austin Powers himself. That is the top 5 doctors who aren't doctors this Tuesday, the 11th of June.
The Gina and Matty Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.